Students, very good morning to everyone. In the last class, we have seen in detail about the road construction type WBM, that is water-bound macadam, and wet mix macadam. Meaning of those two, what are the different materials we are using in such type of roads like WBM and wet mix macadam, different steps, stage wise work which is carried out in the field. Today we will go ahead with cemented base type roads. The name itself suggests it provides strong and hard durable road surface for the vehicles to move over it. Cemented base is an intimate mixture of aggregate material and or granular soils combined with measured amounts of Portland cement. Portland cement. Intimate mixture of aggregate material and or granular soils combined with measured amounts of Portland cement and water that hardens after compaction and curing to form a durable paving material. Cemented base is widely used as a pavement base for highways, roads, streets, parking areas, airports, and materials handling and storage areas. So these are the areas wherein cemented base is widely being used. Okay, widely being used. In cemented base construction, the objective is to obtain a thorough mixture of an aggregate granular material with the correct quantity of Portland cement and enough water to permit maximum compaction. So as much compaction we do, so much will be the high density can be attained, which will become more stronger. The thickness of cement treated bases CTB is less than that required for granular bases carrying the same trophic. So in case of previous two types of road construction, the thickness is larger. When compared with cemented base, it is less. For the same carrying trophic, same trophic. Because CTB is a cemented rigid material that distributes the load over a larger area that you can see from these two figures. Comparative figure. A stabilized base will spread the loads and reduce the stress on the subgrade. You can see here. This is unstabilized type. This is cement stabilized base. Therefore, in this case, stabilized road, that is cemented base, the loads and stresses reduced at the subgrade because the load is distributed over a larger area. You can see here, larger area compared to this unstabilized. Area is more, here area is less, therefore stress will be more, here stress will be less. Okay. Introduction to bituminous works. Different types of bituminous road construction. The roads having their surface consisting of bituminous material are known as bituminous roads. There are different types of roads like surfaces, types of bituminous surfaces. Prime coat, tack coat, seal coat, surface dressing. Apart from subgrade, granular, compacted subgrade, then subbase course. Within subbase course we can go for 2 to 3 layers, then base course, then surface course. In between the base course and surface course, we have to provide one layer, small layer of 2 to 3 mm prime coat in order to provide proper bondage between the two layers. Then at the surface course we have to go for tack coat, and ultimately then lastly seal coat. So what are these different? We will understand in the next slides. Prime coat. It is an application of low viscous liquid bituminous material over an existing porous or absorbent pavement surface like WBM. Prime objective is to plug the capillary voids, means void should be removed. For that purpose prime coat is applied. Prime objective is to plug the capillary voids of the porous or pervious surface and to bond the loose materials on the existing surface like granular bases on which binder layer is placed. It provides bonding between the two layers. Function. It improves adhesion between the existing previous base and wearing surface. It binds the dust and loose particles to form a hard, tough road surface. To provide temporary seal, the infiltration of surface water, whatever the water which is flowing at the surface, it functions as temporary seal for the movement of water to infiltrate to the lower layers. Tack coat. It is a very light application of asphalt. Usually asphalt emulsion. Asphalt emulsion is diluted with water. It provides proper bonding between the two layers of binder cores. It is generally applied on impervious surface. What are the functions? It provides the same function as that of the prime coat, and the most important function of tack coat is to ensure adequate bond between the existing impervious base and the wearing surface. Right? Seal coat. It is a thin surface treatment used to waterproof the surface and to provide skid resistance and to seal the surfacing against the ingress of water. So if we provide seal coat at the surface or wearing course, it acts as or functions as a waterproof. Not only that, it provides good skid resistance, so vehicle will not skid, and also to sealing the surface against ingress of water. Water will not percolate or infiltrated into the lower layers. Function. To make the surface watertight. First one. Second one, to improve the visibility at night. It develops the skid resistance texture for existing roads which are very smooth and slippery. It improves the wearing resistance of an existing dry or weathered road surface. Last one, surface dressing. The method of applying one or two coats of bituminous material, each consisting of a layer of bituminous binder sprayed on the pavement on the prepared base, followed by a cover of stone chippings properly rolled to form a wearing course, is known as surface dressing. Could you get it? The method of applying one or two coats of bituminous material, each consisting of a layer of bituminous binder sprayed on the prepared base. That's why we have seen bitumen sprayers or bitumen spreaders machines. By using them, we can spray on the pavement prepared base, followed by a cover of stone chippings properly rolled to form a varying course. That is nothing but known as surface dressing. Function we will see. It prevents the removal of binding material, prolongs the life of road due to waterproofing, means it enhances the life of the surface of the pavement. It eliminates the dust nuisance. There will not be any dust rising from the surface when vehicles are moved over it. It protects the base. Road can be easily cleaned and washed. It provides a smooth surface, and thus the wear and tear of the tire is reduced. These are the important and highlighting points of surface dressing and other coats. You can see here how beautifully the equipments and machineries are used during the bituminous road construction or even cement concrete road construction. That is bituminous road construction, prime coat, seal coat, etc. Built up spray grout, that is BUSG. For flexible payments, BUSG has been recommended as a base course. It is recommended as a base course. It is a two-layer composite construction with single size aggregate which are nicely compacted. Single size aggregate means mixture of different sizes of aggregate will not be used. Single size. This has a hot bitumen layer applied after each layer. At the top, single sized key aggregate is applied. As the sprayed bitumen does not help in filling the voids that are created by the coarse aggregate, these pavements behave to be highly permeable in nature. This does have a property to attract moisture and water. The application of built-up spray grout BUSG is used a remedy for the removal of potholes, and occurrence of potholes can be removed or reduced or minimized. Next, construction procedure for BUSG, or sometimes it is also known as BSG. Preparation of existing base. First of all, you have to prepare the base. The depressions and potholes are filled and the surface is brought to required grade. That is important. Required gradient, and prime coat may be applied. Prime coat may be applied. Tack coat. Heated bituminous binder is applied at a rate of 7.5 to 10 km on WBM surface, and that means 7.5 to 10, not kilometer, very sorry, it must be kg. So much of heated bituminous material as a binder is applied at the rate of 7.5 to 10 kg, not meter, kilometer, 10 kg on WMB surface, and 6 to 8 kg on blacktop surface per 10 meter squared area. Suppose you are considering 10 square meters, in that area at the rate of 7.5 to 10 kg on WMB surface, that should be WBM, water bound macadam. WMB means water bound macadam surface. If it is a blacktop surface, that is bituminous pavement, then just 6 to 8 kg is enough. Coarse aggregates are spread at a rate of 0.6 meter cube per 10 meter squared area. The aggregates are rolled using 8 to 10 tons of roller, which you have seen in the introduction class itself. The second layer of coarse aggregates is spread at 0.5 meter cube per 10 meter squared and rolled thoroughly starting from edges. Always the rolling process should be done from edge to center. Thereby automatically there will be a cross slope. That is nothing but camber. In order to achieve the required camber, it will be more useful. We should not do in the reverse process. From center we should never roll it. We have to roll from edges to center. Then second application of binder is done at 12.5 to 15 kg per 10 meter squared. Key aggregates are applied and spread at 0.13 meter cube per 10 meter squared, and then it is again rolled. Surface finish. The surface unevenness is checked with 3 meter straight edge. It is a tool by using which we can able to know the unevenness. We have understood what is unevenness. It is nothing but the undulation in vertical direction. If you measure along a stretch of road, unevenness should not be more than 150 centimeter per kilometer, so as to say it is a good pavement. So in detail we have already studied. Longitudinal profile should not have undulations exceeding 12 millimeter. BSG, built up spray grout, should not be exposed to traffic before providing surface course. Next, we will see asphalt concrete in the next class. Okay, it is enough for today. Bye. Have a good day. We will continue in the next class. Fine. You have to keep studying the articles. You have to keenly, with interest, you have to watch the